It is no secret that AI is here and here to stay. The way I see it, you have two options: either get on board and leverage it and use it for your business, or get left in the dust by not using it. I want to help you get on board and use it and benefit from it. That's why today I'm going to give you 5 best ways to use AI for your Etsy business. Let's go. Hey everyone, what is going on? Welcome back to the Handmade and Beyond podcast. Glad to be back with you guys as usual. I am your host, LL, and I got another really good episode to help you with your Etsy business. I always want to try to bring the goods for you guys. And today I want to talk about AI and 5 best ways to use AI for your Etsy business. I know a lot of you probably are still wary or scared or just don't know how to use it. Maybe you don't even want to use it. Maybe you're not interested. Maybe some of you are using it, which I know for a fact some of you are. But I want to help you, give you some insight and some ways and some tactics to use it for your for your business, so you can benefit from it. It's not a bad thing. It is another tool to use for your business, and it can substantially help you and save you a lot of time if you're leveraging it in the right way. And I know a lot of people get confused because there's so many different ways to use it. There's different AI platforms out there, but this is the way that you can use it. And I'm talking specifically, probably the one that I use the most is Chat GPT. There is a free version and there is a paid version. I know there's a bunch of AIs out there, but that's the one that I'm using. But any of them are relatively similar, where you can still pull this information. So the first tip to use AI for your Etsy business is for listing optimization. So you can use AI to get and ask for titles for your listings to get the best keywords and titles for your listing. You can use it to get tags for your listings, analyze some of the best tags out there. You can use it to get keywords and write rather your entire listing descriptions, which I would suggest that you do, because that would save you a lot of time. Now, you don't want a keyword dump in your descriptions. You want to have it write it for humans in paragraph form. But the more information you give AI about what you want, the better your results are going to be. That is key. You can't just give it 2 words. It's going to be super broad or maybe not even relevant. The more information you can dump into it and ask specifically what you're looking for and what you want, the better and more refined response you're going to get. And it's going to blow you away. It's going to blow your doors off. So that is the way to use it when you're asking for any of this stuff. But you always have to just don't just take it at face value. Look at it and make sure it is usable. It's not always going to be perfect. You're going to have to tweak stuff. Sometimes you're going to have to ask multiple times, and you can refine your ask. You can ask, you'll get a response, and then you say, I want the same, but this extra criteria. So you can kind of add to it and build off it, because AI, especially with ChatGPT, will remember everything that you told it before, so you can keep building off of it and refine what it's giving you. So it's pretty powerful, pretty amazing. Then the second thing that you can use it for is for your Etsy shop setup, or if your shop's already set up, you can use it to refine what you currently have. And what I'm specifically talking about in terms of shop setup is going to be your about section, writing a couple of paragraphs about your Etsy journey, why you started, why you love doing what you want to do. And you may already have this written, so you could simply, or if you don't have it written, whatever, you can write out a couple of paragraphs, or you can copy and paste into AI and say, improve this. And it'll give you different versions, more refined versions of what you currently already have. Clearly, you can't just have it create an about section with no information. You have to give it some information. And again, like I said, the more information you give it, the better it's going to be, the more accurate it's going to be, the more refined it's going to be. So your about section is really good. Your privacy policy is really good if you need to generate a privacy policy for you. And I know this is required if you sell, I think specifically with the EU. I don't think you have to have a privacy policy for the US. Correct me if I'm wrong. I just have one in there just to cover my, dot my T's and cross my I's, or dot my I's, cross my T's. You know what I'm saying. But I have one in there. But you can have it generate a privacy policy for you. You can have it generate an FAQ section for you. If you have common FAQs, you can put that in your FAQ section down to the bottom of your shop, which is good. And you can also have it generate a little paragraph about your shop members. If you want to write a couple of words or have it improve what you already want to make it a little bit more snazzy, you can have it do that. You can have it generate your little tagline, your little motto under your shop name. There's limited space, but you can tell it specifically. I don't know how many characters it allows for, but you can figure that out and then pop that into ChatGPT and say, I want a tagline or a motto for here is my niche, here's what I sell. I can't be longer than this many characters, and it'll do it for you. So that's pretty cool. So that's how you can refine, create, and improve your shop setup, your shop sections, which is really, really cool. I just want to pause this episode for a quick moment to let you guys know about my brand new free masterclass, how to become a full-time Etsy seller with less effort. This masterclass is designed to show you my Etsy sales ignition system so you guys can grow your business faster with less work. That's the main goal. You can move faster, you can grow faster, you get more sales, more traffic without working as hard. This is a repeatable process that you can use and implement in your business right away. There's a lot of spots for these webinars, so sign up and get the masterclass, watch it, use it for your business immediately. You can sign up at handmadeandbeyond.com/Etsy masterclass. See you guys there. All right, back to this episode. The third thing that you can use it for is going to be for, and this is really cool, this is really powerful, and this is where things get pretty awesome, is use it for research. So you can give it information, again, the more information, the better, but you can have it research additional product ideas for your niche, or you can have it research a niche. If you want to expand or create a niche, or you're trying to find the best niche, you can have it analyze different niches based on traffic, whatever you want to give it and compare it to. It can create a marketing analysis, it create a trend report. You can have product ideas and build off the product ideas. You can have it be like, I want a list of 10 possible product ideas for this niche, or I want a list of 10 profitable niches for Etsy, or I want a list of 10 niches where my profit margins can be over 40%. Again, the more information you give it, the better, more refined it's going to be. But if you're thinking about opening an Etsy shop, this can be a great tool for analysis to give you the data, so you're not just opening your shop blind and you don't have the proper research, which a lot of people do. A lot of people don't research profit margin, they don't research traffic, they don't research their vision, their long-term vision, what they're going to bring to market, if what they want to sell is even what people want or what people are looking for. And that is why they kind of suffer when they open, because they don't really know. They're not making data-driven decisions. And I know data is boring, it can be cumbersome, but AI makes it a lot easier. You give it the information that you want to get from it, and then you use that information to your advantage, so you at least have a leg up. At least you can make more intelligent decisions. So for research, hands down, you don't have to rack your brain trying to think of things. Use AI to come up with ideas and then build off those ideas that it's giving you, which is fantastic. The next really powerful, this is number 4, that you can use AI for, is if you do social media to promote your Etsy shop, your Etsy listings, whether it be Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever you do, you can have AI create a content calendar for you of ideas, which is fantastic. Like, give me a content calendar of possible ideas that I can post on Instagram 4 times a week for an entire month, and it'll give you like boom, 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 boom. There's your ideas, and then if you like one of those ideas, you can be like, based on this idea, write a post or create an outline of the content that I need to create based on this idea. Or you can, again, have it create an actual post. Like, I want to post an Instagram post on this topic. Again, the more information, the better, but it'll create the hashtags for you. It'll create everything. You don't like what it says, you can have it regenerate and create a new post based on the same criteria. Sometimes the second regeneration, the second time you do it, is actually better. So it's fantastic. Again, you don't have to rack your brain. You give it the information. Like what I do for Facebook and Instagram is I'll write the post out, and I won't, you know what I mean? It won't be grammatically correct. It won't be snazzy. Like, I won't like really overthink the sentence structure and how I'm writing it out. I'll just write it out really fast, and I'll say, improve this for Instagram. And then it'll refine it and put it together, and it'll snazz it up. Where before I was spending 10, 15 minutes trying to make the post pretty and come up with hashtags and make it make sense. AI does that for me now in seconds, which is fantastic. So that's really good. So that is what I would do is use it to, you can create content calendar. You can have it do your posts for you. You can have it optimize what you already have. You can have it create lists of possible content. You can have it create outlines for the content that you're going to create. Uh, so many different uses for social media and ways to promote your stuff. Kind of along the same lines, which this is kind of a bonus for you. You can use it to write emails. If you have an email list, you can have it write email sequences for you, write opt-in emails for you to your audience, which is also another really good thing that you can use it for. So you don't have to rack your brain. You don't have to be the best writer in the world. Usually, the way that I do it, again, with my social media and with emails, is I'll write the stuff out and then I'll just have it improve it. That way I'm not spending a lot of time, fixing grammatical errors and all that stuff. I'll just write it out really fast and then it'll improve upon it for me. So it's still kind of my voice, but it's just making it better. It's like me, but better, which is great. All right, the last and final thing, powerful thing that you can use AI for with your Etsy business is design. So again, if you're doing any type of social media or marketing or thumbnails, you can have it design a thumbnail for you. Now, there are AIs where it'll actually create the picture for you, and those are a little shaky still. Those are kind of like, some of them are pretty wonky. Some of them are like, I don't want to do that. What I use it for is um, to create the design for me, but it's written. So it tells me like, hey, here are some elements that you may want to include in your design. Here is some verbiage that you want to include in your design. So then I'll take that information and then I'll do my own design in Canva or whatever. But I at least have kind of a guideline to go by. So it's not actually creating the design for me, but it's telling me how it would recommend that I create the design. That's how I like to use it right now. Again, the photo, the pictures and stuff, that creates pictures. Some of them are good, some are bad, but I don't want to mess around with that right now. So that's how I use it. The other really powerful thing, if you sell printables or digital downloads, you can use it the same way and have it create a design for you and tell you how that you should lay out the design. So I want, you ask it, I want a cookbook log, or I want a workout log. How should I design it? How should I lay it out? And it'll tell you, like, put this at the top, use this font, use this background, use these colors. So you take that information and then you make it your own, but it makes it a lot easier where you're not having to start from scratch. And you're like, I don't know if this is going to look good. And so it just makes it a lot faster, a lot easier. It gives you extra ideas where it's not all on you sitting there trying to rack your brain. But that's it, guys. Those are the 5 best ways that I would suggest that you start using AI for your Etsy business. If you want to grow, if you want to spend less time, that is what I suggest you do. So number 1, listing optimization. 2, shop setup. 3, market research. 4, social media and email. And 5 is for design ideas. But that is it, guys, for this episode. If you like it, give me a like, share, follow, feedback, make a comment, leave me a review. I appreciate you guys for listening. I read all the reviews. I read all the comments. It helps inspire me and give me the information to keep moving forward and bring you guys good episodes that you can use to grow and improve your business. Have an amazing rest of your day.